I was actually able to run a session 0. That was amazing. Ah. I have people. Do I have permission for everyone else to write in here? Yes. Alright.
But it's basically the
Oh.
thing that the Joker's using to take over. We'll hear more of it.
Hey, mommy.
we'll see our mom. And finally, we get to see my favorite parent, Scarecrow. What a goofball. Always love to see that guy. Anyways, that's going to put us in a very interesting spot where, yeah, this is our lives now. So this is the first Scarecrow section, which, like I said, probably my favorite
Enjoy
section.
the last
They're just
few
really
hours
cool.
of
We are going to skip this first cutscene.
the last
But
day of the
basically,
weekend.
Scarecrow is now gigantic, and he's going to be looking around the entire map to try to catch us. As long as we don't get caught by the light, though, we should be fine. So I am going to be very careful about this. I won't rush it as much as I probably could, and that was a little embarrassing, Batman. You could have, like, actually went up there, but yeah, I'm going to take my time at least to a certain extent, because losing here wastes a lot more time than just waiting a bit. Oh yeah, also, by the way, every time lightning strikes, we turn into Scarecrow, which is a really cool effect. Kind of creepy the first time I noticed it, though. But we're going to set off an explosion here, which is going to cause Scarecrow
pretty
to
sure
start
that's the
looking
point.
at us. Luckily for us, though, he's kind of dumb, so we just run
Easy.
through there nice and easy. And he's just going to stay looking at that place, so we don't even have to worry about him catching us anymore before we finally make it over here, and we're able to
I feel like
shine
I'm
the
forgetting
backlight
something.
right it out. This is going to be like getting through the toxins or whatever is going on. And yeah, he's dead. Or not really dead, I guess like dead in our imaginations. We're still going to see him like 2 more times. But now we're going to call Barbara. We're
Whatever,
also
let's
going
go.
to get that riddle as well before heading out and checking on Gordon. Who would have guessed it? It wasn't actually Gordon that died. It was just a random guard. Yeah, the fear gas is kind of messed up, man. Anyways, at this point, Joker's like, hey,
speed up.
why don't you just go crazy?
Bow.
It's a lot more
Like the
fun.
swallow
But you
bow
know,
would actually be
Batman
useful
would
here.
probably never do that. Probably. And after he's done talking, we can now go past these people. They want to fight, but that also seems like a lot of work, so I'm just going to talk to you guys later. And we'll get a couple of the teeth on our way before we make it into this room where Commissioner Gordon is actually going to be. Now, he has Harley Quinn right by him, and for this room, we can't get caught by any of the guards, otherwise Harley is going to kill Gordon. So the most important thing for this part of the game is just being fast. As long as we're fast, we have a very good set path we can take, and we should be fine. But you know, first it just requires
He
us
was
going
really
through these vents
disappointed
just like normal. Then
in
we'll
Age
make
of
it to this
Calamity
exit where
when
we
he
get out of
realizes
here. And
Revali
here,
has
I
a
need to
terrible
make sure I don't
personality.
run, otherwise
But you
that
know,
guy will surely be
this is the
alerted.
only
I need to
interaction
take
with
him
Teva
out,
that we have, and
have to
he's
make
pretty
sure we
hateable
finish
here
him,
as well.
And then this is all about being
He lacks
fast. As long as we're
self-awareness.
fast enough, there is no way for Gordon to die.
Revali
But
at least
scary
had
because there is a guy
self-awareness,
coming
I'm
at
pretty
me.
sure.
I haven't messed that up in so long, but my heart always kind of races at this
He's
part. because
cocky,
I'm
but, like,
what if it did happen this time?
From
But
the
anyways,
diary
we
entries,
finished
well,
now. We
from
can
the
take
scenes
care
that we have
Harley
of him,
and talk to Gordon.
in
Now, we
Age of
do skip the
Calamity.
cutscene, but basically what happens here is we learn that Bane has been experimented on by the doctors in this facility. So now he's trying to attack us, and yeah, he really doesn't like those doctors. So for
He
this,
at least
all we
knows
have to
his
do is when he
personality,
charges at
so
us, we're
he's
gonna
a bit
throw a projectile at him,
overbearing.
and then we can punch him 2 times, and yeah, that's 1 hit done. We have to get a total of 3 hits, so we're just gonna wait over here. Hopefully he's going to charge
How the
at
heck
us,
am I going
and
to do
easy.
the
For this fight, you
DLC
can't be too far away
shrine?
from him, but you also can't be too
You should
close
know
to
what
him,
I'm
so it's a
talking
little bit
about.
finicky to go as
Well,
fast as
hopefully I
possible.
can get both.
Pretty well
speed
so
up.
far, we just have to do 1 more. He'll also punch the ground, which is nice because none of the guys will come after us. And dude, seriously, oh my gosh. Okay, we got kind of unlucky there. Bane, I need you to run after me, bud. You can do it. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a time loss, but that's fine. It's also going to be slow motion for a little bit longer than I would have liked. But finally, we can hit him 2 more times. He's going to get taken out. And yeah, that's the Bane boss fight done. Also, we have some time to kill anyways, so we might as well just beat up random people for fun. So I'm just going to keep practicing my critical strikes. And yeah, we get him done after this cutscene, which of course, just like usual, we're just going to skip. Now we make it out of the building, and we're now in this sector, and our purpose is now to go over to the Batcave. But on the way, there's going to be a couple of collectibles, like that trophy right there. There's also going to be one of these tapes, which we can go through, and we can come over to this section where we're going to
mind if I do that?
grappling hook, and also our
Anyway, that bow
explosive
was
stuff
useless.
to get one of the chronicles. We can zoom in right here so we get a good view at it, and there we go, nice and easy, which then is going to lead us to yet another trophy. So yeah, that is 4 trophies.
That's quite the selection of ammo I have. Wow.
Then from here, we're really going to want to use our grappling hook for most of our movement, or pretty much as long as we can, we're going to want to use it, because it's just so much faster than running. Batman is not the fastest person in the world, but we are going to want to run here because there are going to be a couple of these Joker teeth that we have to take out. Like I said, within buildings there are 20 total Joker teeth, but within
I have a
section of
death
the
wish.
city, there's going to be 10 we have to take care of. So yeah, just a lot of Joker teeth that I have to make sure that I miss literally none of them, because they're impossible to find. Even if you have the map with all the collectibles,
a glutton for pain.
Joker teeth are. So yeah, it can be very frustrating. But now we're going to be heading
up here.
If I
were one of the 7 deadly sins,
I guess I did. And that's
I'd be
because
paid.
It's going to be faster to fly through here rather than just trying to run. And yeah, like I said, it is now time to head over to the Batcave. We're going to be going over to Dead Man's Point to go over there first. We can get this Chronicle, and we're almost there.
I really don't like this. Out of all of the Divine Beast thingies, they are all just for spectacle. This one's the least spectacular to me. It's just really slow and lame and boring. Yeah, Revali is really hateable. There's plenty of reasons to hate him. His Divine Beast quest as a whole, his character. I don't hate him. He does have one redeeming quality, and that's Ravioli's Gale. Hold on, let me just change outfits real quick. I don't need to worry about the fire rod. I'm still gonna have it equipped since it's not really gonna matter. Let's go.
It's on you.
Dun, 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 dun. They're really not that hard to dodge. I'm gonna play it safe. I usually try to snipe them because it's a lot of fun to do that, but they probably have fast regeneration just like with Naboris, so.
That's it.
I'm just gonna take it slowly. Hey, boy, you're not doing a very good job at this distraction thing. You see that? It's targeting me again. I got it.
That's the way.
Apart from moments like this, the game really does capture the original Zelda's feel so well, while at the same time being absolutely nothing like it. It's like, I really like the original Zelda. When I learned there was a randomizer for the game, I played the heck out of it after finishing Jared, watch it, play through it. That's how much I love the first game. I didn't really like the future entries of Zelda because they weren't that open world sandbox that I was hoping exploration game. They were more linear and story focused. This game has a story and that is a very major contingency. Point of contingency for people. And yeah.
That thing is history.
It is definitely a story of all time. Out of all of the stories in Zelda, Zelda Breath of the Wild is definitely one of them. That and the durability system.
Joker, and we can also take out this guy if we're trying to do something we're not going to be able to do anymore. And now at this point, we're going straight over to the mansion. For this, there are going to be 2 snipers, and we just want to keep rolling to stop them from trying to get us. And yeah, they have that aim. Then you can actually go up right beside them.
Why are there flowers?
They do not notice us at all. Even once we pull this down, it probably makes like a loud noise. So they have no idea.
Well, I've seen that face before.
Here we go.
I had a you're here to rest. If so, then the first thing you'll want to do is find yourself a map.
also attack us during this animation, but it doesn't really matter as long as we're doing it because it's not going to stop us or anything. But that's gonna be
This is what all these defense buff foods are for. They give me 30 defense from what I remember.
this. We get a spend, so we don't have to actually fight any of these people. In general, if there is the option.
Frick yeah, I got a frick ton of free bomb arrows from that.
So we can destroy that wall, that chronicle, and go through some fights until we make
Thank you very much.
Now, what we want to do
I'll be sure to make good use of them.
So yeah, we can have a fun time pretending we're Spider-Man and stuff. Good job, Batman. I'm proud of you. And head down to this door where what we're going to want to do is take care of these children team members and go here. You're going to see that there's one guy trying to kill these two people. We're not going to let him. And yeah, now he's dead instead. Then we're not going to. Okay, I did want to deal with it. That was weird. I mean, I was trying to run you, but anyway, as I was saying, we're not going to find him.
Ah, where are all the enemies? Ah, there they are. Just where I remember them. Whoop. I won't really need defense. I'm pretty sure Wind Blight still deals jack shit for damage. I'm just gonna blast them with ancient arrows and hope for the best.
Now we're gonna be in this section above everybody, where there's gonna be a nice trophy there, and also a nice vent for us to go through, so we can fight our next. At this point, there are a couple of Joker's people trying to make you eat back to his office, and
You'll need to look closely at your map of the Divine Beast.
Oh, that is
The
weird.
terminals that will activate Meadow are marked by those glowing points. You'll need to activate all of the terminals to take back control.
The Hikas is flipping
To it.
from the snow quill. Weird. Maybe I should replace the snow quill armor set with something else. Such is the beauty of mods. Yeah! Yeah, I'd be breezy too wearing something like this. What the heck? Oh my god, there's jiggle physics. I thought they said no NSFW stuff. What the hell do you call this shit?
But yeah, that should be all of them. As soon as we do this takedown, punch this guy a couple more times. And
What is this based off of?
make sure to give this in. Take his
Horniness?
Now, Scarecrow, he's like probably the most interesting one. I think it's probably split between the Riddler one and the Scarecrow one. But yeah, Scarecrow's a bad guy, man. Anyways, we're gonna get into from that present there. Go to this doorway, and now go on to the Scarecrow. Where's the Scarecrow? Once we take down where P2 is right here. Now it's a very big.
What the? What?
It's really hard when they're integrated. But yeah, I mean, that was the first fight I've ever done. He's terrible.
I'm gonna bat that shield up. Never mind. I got Flurry. Shoot the battery, nice. Okay.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Still a ways to go.
It's not like he cares more about collectibles than same time, right? Like, there's absolutely no way he would go into one of his bad covers. Now, instead of just collapsing, he would ever do that. And there's no way he would take that trophy and then finally go back and actually do what he needs to do. Yeah, we did out this kind of stuff bit. But, alright, we got that done. I'll right over here and actually say what I'm going to say. They're going to be right next to this president. We're just going to try to see what that's but yeah, we're Batman. We're not actually in that.
There are 3 terminals remaining. Keep going.
Things are starting to go very wrong before it died. And meanwhile, I'm just like, splish splash, because I'm taking it back. I'm just
Whoa!
maybe anyways, there are 2 parents, and Batman was so sad that he went back into his child form. And this was also the start of where Batman started because of the tap. So now at this point, you see how
Oh, fuck! Which now Scarecrow is going to summon a lot more of these skeletons. We're going to set off another one of these explosives. We want all of them to gather around so we can pull the same explosive. And alright, now we're on to the final part of Scarecrow tip. Which for here right away, we want to go up here and grab it. Then we make this jump, and what we're going to do here is as soon as we see the game, we're going to start the contract. That's what we're going to do. And stay consistent, to be honest. So we next second. gravity will decide to exist. Freaking, I love Game Champ. She's freaking amazing.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're almost there.
And now we're going to have to head over here so we can actually go and save Dr. Gum. Now, before we do that, though, there is going to be a cutscene, or like a really tiny cutscene that we can skip by pulling that guy with the back wall. Then we'll go ahead and get that riddle. And finally, we can finish off that dude before heading over and seeing Dr. Gum. But Dr. Gum is also right? So we're going to have to save him. But, you know, I don't really feel like doing it right away. I'm going to go up here first. Look, sometimes you got to go for the Joker teeth first. You can't focus on the people. Come on. So I will get those Joker teeth. Then we'll be heading back down where we're going to want to crouch on this wall and go on the corner. And we have to wait for him to show his head. So, right there, we'll hit him. What? What? Are you kidding me? I do not know what just happened there. I mean, it's a massive set, I guess. But that is really annoying. We have to go back and get the but I do not know what happened there. I think we just too fast and messed it up. I don't know. Okay, we'll try this again. I'm going to make sure I don't mess it up. There we go. That was a big bad. I got it, I'm pretty sure. And Dr. Gum died anyway, by the way. It comes over here. Yeah, especially after that reset we have to do the save for dies anyway, so it's really annoying, you know. Now, and then in this room,
Alright, they're immune to that. Stop targeting the wrong fucking ship! Start attacking these people. I'm going to go for the electricity guy first, so I can get rid of the electric appliance, because they're just more difficult to deal with. And then we go one by one, we start critical hits, just like normal, pretty standard, to be honest. And hey, now we're going into the cell block. Now, beginning of the cell block, their first is going to be one of these heater things, and a couple of guys who start battering on, take care of them, takedowns and stuff like that, as well as kicking that after our other takedown. And from here, we're basically just heading to the entrance if I don't get caught by random stuff. There's going to be a couple of Joker teeth that we can get there. And we'll also stop by the bathrooms, because there's both going to be this riddle where we have to look at our reflection and go to the bathroom, and the Riddler trophy in the guy's room. Now over here is going to be that other Joker tooth. And yeah, this place is kind of important because everywhere we go, it has to see us. It just kind of takes a while. And we're also going to see that there's a lot of people in these cells, and it probably wouldn't be the greatest thing if any of these people got raped. But yeah, I'm sure that's not going to happen already. Oh, we're also going to set that explosive ball right there. We're not actually going to use it just yet because we have to come back to it later once we get another gadget. But it's going to open the place up. We'll see our little boys diving again. Unfortunately, not on there. That's the
here, that one. Well, and finally, we head up to the warden of the prison, talk to him, but then there's another cutscene that part of the prison after what's climbing up. So yeah, that's kind of a lot for us, especially when we're just what the warden is supposed to do. I definitely did not say that right. But this is what now this is so why I'm thinking this hacking in this place is my joysticks. And yeah, that gets rid of the electricity again. I'm also now just going to go back.
Whoa.
Upgrade for it. Find for it. Power and the cutter. And we also want to go the sonic battery and the sonic shotgun. Just going to focus on the extra way out. Then we go out to the part of the plane.
I knew it. I had a feeling I was gonna say it. I hate it when I'm right.
This is a pretty easy hack, though. Not really a problem at all, to be honest. And yeah, we're good to go. So over here, there are going to be a couple of shortcuts we have to get. That's and as well as we want to make sure that we've done so we can get that resolved. Then we're heading over to where Harley went. On the way, there is going to be one of these trophies and also a couple of these guys who are really annoying to deal with because they can jump on your head. That was stupid. Why did you do that, man? But yeah, as long as we're kind of is he floating there? What's going on with this game? Anyways, alright, that's those people done. We'll head through another one of these doors, which just leads us to another door. And then this is going to lead us to Harley, who has 2 guards trapped, and they're also above electric water. So to save those people, we just have to go and hack this stuff. She honestly could probably do some like harder hacks for us to do, but yeah, not the best, I guess. Though I do love Harley Quinn. Anyways, we save that person, and you know, there's only one other person we have to save. We have plenty of time before the 2 minutes are out. So we'll go over here, get this chronicle, because you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Then from far away, since we have the range amplifier, we can get that one to get rid of that electric water. And before we save this guy who is literally hanging, we have to get one more riddle, which is going to be right there, and we can hit that with our batarang, saving both people. Which Harley is not going to be too happy about. So she's like, well, now you only have 30 seconds to get out of here. Which, to be fair, is a lot of time. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like she should have made this harder, but, you know, thank you, Harley. I appreciate it. We'll make it out of there, save those 2 people, and yeah, it was pretty good. I can also get a couple of Joker teeth. They're gonna try to talk to me, be like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, stop talking to me. I'm trying to go fast. And now we're just going back to the same. And there is going to be a riddle here, though. After take care of that guy. Come on, dude, why are you trying to attack me? But the riddle is going to be screwed. There we go. Alright, so we got that one. We can get a couple more Jokers. That's right there. And we'll be heading straight forward. Where, well, first of all, we're getting some more Joker. And once we make it over here, she's going to get rid of the electricity. Because now it's truly time for the party ball stuff. Well, I mean, time we have more things to do. One of them is looking at this room where we go ahead and make that riddle. Then we're going to be using our cryptographic sequencer and kind of cheesing the game a little bit because I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to do this. But if we take the right angle, we're able to do that stuff without having to go anywhere else. So that's pretty nice. So after that, we can now head up these stairs where there are going to be 2 more trophies. Or I guess one. Right now, it's already been an hour doing this. And the other one is going to be this wall. So we will open that up, go back down, take that trophy, and we'll also see if this guy is going to try to attack me. So I'll attack him first. And yeah, now finally.
Oh, this is stupid.
Progress. Show a lot of skills or you straight through. And this looks like we don't actually do Harley, but we fight over guys. So we'll start this out by just pulling someone's face. just getting a lot of fighting. Right? It's the best for us for not hitting ourselves. And she's also every once in a while, so we also have to be it doesn't do too much damage, so I am not really worried about it. Prisoners try to escape, so that's
They're back to life.
keep those 4 done, so now we can go down to this section. Electricity, so again, I don't even know what's happening. He's trying to that it works out, but that's so I will keep that at first. That man is really annoying, hitting you with a bar when you have to do that. And this is the last one you have to go with, so yeah, there we go. Harley's not done. Now we proceed with Harley. The Joker decides that he just needs to go to prison. He tells them to last time which is pretty sad. I love Harley, but anyways, now we have to go to Alright, we're just gonna wait a second. It's like things about to happen. Joker and get a map of the place so we can find more secrets. Then we want to head up to here where we're going to those, and we're going to want to be acting on number 5 specifically. That's pretty obviously. That's going to be trouble. So head over here in this trophy. Just like right there. It's that there, get back from it, and head over to the prison. That's because Harley actually traps in here. Because, yeah, she's still trying to help the Joker, even though we just stand there. But yeah, we make it out pretty easily. Sorry about that.
No, it's not modded anymore. Bullshit. I knew I should have saved, god dang it. I have good instincts, but I never follow them. But I'd much rather just deal with them right away so I don't have to worry about it. Now we're mostly and yeah, a couple of enemies, which like this guy, if I remember to what we can do is actually pull it. And then we're just gonna leave. We're not even gonna finish him off because as long as we're fast enough, we should be able to make it to the door. And yeah, Ooh.
so now we make it out of here.
Alright.
This dude just take it down pretty easily, and then head upward onto the top of the penitentiary. That's because there's going to be another place that we have to hack to get more trophies, and while we're waiting for that electricity.
Alright, I'm gonna save this time before
Also go ahead and
activating this.
mark, if I can find this out. This is one of the weirdest ones from the game. That should be good. Alright, that one is not a very fun one to do, but that's going to be that
Just one terminal remaining.
That riddle, which is just those guys sitting there. So yeah, we're doing good stuff. Now it is time to go check out our girl where it's also going to be just
Oh!
Here, pretty much just some more money for that. Until we make it. This doorway really is going to be a dude just chilling there, taking them out like everybody else would do. And now we want to head on top of this tower, this if I can actually make it up there. And yeah, we want to use this high vantage point so we can go to Archimedes, because yeah, Mechanical Guardians are just pretty far away. There could be a people on the guys who are actually trying to attack me if we're not fast enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys just can't attack you. Up to the door. But there is this guy to take care of, and that we can just keep on our way. Now from here, we want to go on top of this tower. That was serious. And then straight to the data. That's really the part that I worry about the most, just making sure I don't miss anything, because that's going to be the thing that would ruin our speed.
That was the last terminal. Now you just need to start them. I want you to take flat to it.
Now what we do with those guys is we electrocute them, because you know Batman definitely doesn't kill anybody. Then we'll actually hack through the electrocution ourselves. I don't even know why they put that there, it doesn't really help them. And we'll make these main parts of gardens. And normally you would have to fight everybody, and I guess like, well, okay, I'm not gonna do this. We're gonna restart from the last checkpoint because it's actually faster to do that. But as I was saying, normally we would have to fight everybody, but what we're gonna do is take that guy out himself, and we can just go through the door without having to deal with it. Then there's going to be that other Joker tooth right there. There's going to be this memorial thing that will take as well.
What?
Another Joker, I think. Oh yeah, right there. And we'll head into this place where there's somebody we need to save, and also a lot of people. The thing about these guys though is they don't really notice us at all, even though we're literally directly by them. So that's kind of hilarious. We can go take care of that stuff first, and now we actually do have to fight them, unfortunately. But this is a pretty general fight, besides the point that there are two people with harder to deal with weapons, like this guy, which we have to jump over. There's also the knife guy, and yeah, this is just a little bit of an annoying fight. It's a lot harder to do your grunts when you have to deal with all different kinds of people, rather than just the regular grunts. But okay, we now got most of them taken care of. I think just deal with that guy, he should be the last person. And now we can save Carlton. So yeah, pretty good stuff. He's gonna be thankful. I don't really care though. We're gonna be headed straight over to the interview tape where we get the poison ivy interviews. Then we can also go up into this section where there's going to be both a trophy and a map for this building. The trophy will be on the left side and the map's going to be on the right side. But alright, we're doing pretty well. What I do have to keep track of is another Joker tooth right there, along with another one of these interview tapes. And now we're going to do something pretty funny yet again, where we sneak behind this guy. He just has no idea, and they still have no idea. I do not know how nobody sees Batman doing this stuff, but they're just not the best guards in the world. So we make it through, we get a chance to see the Joker for a second, but he's gonna run away. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to electrocute this water because it is electrocuted later, but for now we're just good to walk through it, so that's pretty nice. And we're gonna have to head through this vent because Joker got rid of the normal path a little bit. But it is worth it to go through this vent anyways because we have to solve that riddle right there, as well as go into this side pocket where it's not like blood or something. What was that? Kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I told you these vents get nastier and nastier. But yeah, we can head out through the other side. There's gonna be an exploding wall. I don't want to use battering on, I want to use my explosives. And then when you go through this door, pretty much just walk through the entire place. This puts us in an interesting section where it's another one of these places where later in the game we're gonna be doing a lot of platforming. But for now, we're mostly just skipping through it. And now at this point, we're just gonna be heading through a couple more vents until we see two people just pulling over.
Alright, let's hope this works.
Well, we'll take them out because we don't really like bullies. So yeah, easy stuff right there. We then have to get this riddle, which, yes, there is like a stone head right by there. I do not know who decided to put that there, but I guess we'll question it. And we get one of the most annoying games. It's another one of these ones where we can't leave on, otherwise people will die. But this one is really annoying because these people are just weird. Anyways, we're going to take that first step first, then we're going to go grapple on here, and then we can also take this dude out by using one of those, finishing out the takedown. And now the Joker is going to catch us. But the thing is, this guy is.
His aim is dead on. Watch yourself.
Don't really watch it. So yeah.
Okay, that is not very effective. I'll try bomb arrows. And oh my god, he recovers so quickly.
Now's your chance.
But that's going to come just puts us on to our next boss fight. Now the Joker has quite this different. So we have to do a one of these is actually a boss fight. Jump on the back. Yeah, we'll just have this guy actually yeah, there we go. And you can see that other guy.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, Divine Beast powers aren't available as part of the increased difficulty. Oh my god, it didn't matter.
Batman just decided to make it one time for no reason. Hit this dude a couple of times, just like normal. Nice and easy. Go on. Hit this guy a couple of times. And yeah, that is really good. Yeah, alright, thanks. That was good. So the live launcher is really nice because it's like really good for that's and also let me
that.
Skip that.
Just keep blasting.
It's also like 7 minutes, so yeah. They decided we're not going to do so that's why we didn't do that. But this is also hard.
Now's your chance!
So much. Horror elements it has, not really horror, but a little bit. And yeah, we can see that Scarecrow is the person that's getting that. So now we're just going to back to Batman and just have to make dialogue. Scarecrow is going to make fun of us and never get us drama, which I mean, you have Harley Quinn right there. But yeah, yeah, this part is insane. It's all the way through. Awesome. So yeah, we also see
Finally! Oh my god, Wind Blight just sucks so much ass in the new difficult, in the harder difficulty.
until right here. Yeah, I really don't want to waste any time. We see this cool scene where there's just Scarecrow and Batman chilling together, you know, hanging out like friends they are. And then he will. Oh, I should have waited there. I might still be able to make this cycle. Hey, oh my. Oh, okay, we barely made. Come on, Batman. That almost went very badly, but we either got lucky or something. That was terrifying. Anyways, it's fine. We can go through here, take this elevator, and then climb back up, which we want to crouch immediately so we don't get taken by the Scarecrow.
Right, well,
and
now that I know I can't use
this part by
Divine
making it to
Beast
the light,
powers in the
making
Divine
sure that we
Beast.
don't get caught. And there we go. But Scarecrow doesn't want us to stop, so he's going to put more drugs into us, and now we're back in this place. And now it is finally time for the Scarecrow boss fight. To deal with him, we have to turn on all 3 of these lights one by one. So to start out, we have to take care of these skeletons. I can place some explosives, and that's going to deal with 3 of them really quickly. Then we're just going to try to get a good combo. As long as we get the critical strikes, they're going to get one shot. So yeah, that's very important for this part of the run. Then I can go take care of these guys, and that's going to be our first light turning on. While we're waiting for it to happen, though, I'm also going to place down some more explosives, since, you know, we have to wait anyways, might as well do this. And here's where one of the big skeletons is going to show up, and we're going to deal with this guy like we deal with pretty much all the big guys. And how did I even mess up? I didn't throw my batarang fast enough. But anyways, like I said, we'll deal with him like we do with all the big guys, and just do that. Okay, that was a little annoying. But that is now going to be the second light turned on, and there's only one more. So we can wait right here with the explosives that we have prepared. As soon as these people spawn, we're going to set those off. And there's going to be both the little guys and the big guys in this section. So we'll deal with the little guys first while we're waiting for the big guy to start charging at us. And there we go. So we can start hitting him there. That's going to take care of him. And there's only 2 more little
so
guys.
much better.
Take
Holy
out
shit.
one and the other. So there we go. Is there anyone left? Oh. I do not see that person. I was like, there we go, and then there was one more person. But that's going to turn on the last light. And now Batman is also able to use that light to put it directly on Scarecrow, and that's going to be the final Scarecrow section done. So yeah, feels pretty good. Also at this point, Scarecrow is like, what is wrong with you, dude? How are you still sane? Yeah, Batman goes through a lot of stuff. So at this point, Joker's like, probably shouldn't fight a dude. Just accept that you're crazy. But we're like, I'm not crazy, I'm Batman. So we're just gonna keep going. And anyways, now it is time for one of the scariest sections of the speedrun. Or at least it's almost time for it. Before we do that, we have to head down here where there's going to be one of these riddles. We can go through that vent by using our zoom in and then head back up here. And then we want to use our hacking device on this place, because that's going to allow us to collapse the lower elevator, which is going to allow us to go into the sewer. So there we go right there. None of those people noticed yet again. The Joker really needs to hire some better people, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, now we're down here where there's another big boss fight, or I guess not a boss fight, just a bunch of goons. And we'll be going one by one, taking all these people out.
Hell yeah. Alright, time to expand the inventory.
I'm sure you already know what we're doing, but I think that's everyone. Alright, that was a pretty good fight. And before we head out, I want to go ahead and get this rhythm out. And now we're going to be going down to the crowd. Now from here, there's going to be another one of these interview tapes, which is going to be from Brock. And we're going to go through this door where there's another cutscene. Normally, Scarecrow is going to be down here and trying to stop us. But then he gets eaten by Killer Croc. Or not actually eaten, but he basically gets taken by Killer Croc, so we don't have to deal with Scarecrow.
I want to go
But
get some more inventory upgrades for my weapon too. I need to go collect some Korok seeds.
At this point, we can't really keep out, and it is now time for the scariest part of the speed reform. So first of all, we can't move too fast because if we're too loud in this, then Killer Croc is going to come out from beneath us and try to murder us, basically. So a really good thing to use for this part is our line launcher. As long as we're using the line launcher, we're not actually making any sound on the ground, so Killer Croc isn't able to see where we are, and we're able to go faster. But yeah, in general, there's just so much stuff I have to deal with, and I do not want to
I'll change this from
down
500
at all. So I'm going to try
to
be
1,000.
careful for this one. I'm not
Straight
gonna
up
rush it,
double.
and yeah, first of all, we get our little first
Max
appearance
material
from Killer Croc
slots
right there. Just take
from
him out nice and
80.
easily. Then we can use our line launcher to make it here, and we can see the first sack, which has the stuff which will make the antidote. So we're going to take that
120.
down, gather the spores, and yeah, Batman
Max
can do
item
whatever
count.
this is. Is he
Yeah,
like
that's
putting
still
it
gonna
in
be
a
100.
tube? I don't really know. But that's going to be the
Max
first
food
one.
count.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for us to fully make the antidote. So we're going to have to get a total of 5 of those sacks before we can leave this place, which, yeah, you can probably see why this is going to be very stressful. Now, I don't know how that didn't hit that, but there we go. We can do this second. Hello? Game? Oh my gosh. That was
There's
terrifying.
no option for 50, so I guess
Yeah, things like that can happen sometimes. I
75.
the spores, and then the game was not very psyched about it, it seemed like. Anyways, he's gonna appear again. This time, just being really annoying, dude. Come on, man. That was just messed up. I'm not even gonna lie. But okay, I just have to play this as careful as possible. He's gonna show up a lot, so I have to be ready for him to show up. And yeah, we just have to react to it. I think that I am now heading over here. I've done this path so many
75
times.
is literally the stand,
Because there's just so
the
much
original
twists.
cap. You know what? That's staying at 25, I
Even
guess.
now I'm getting confused. And Killer Croc is also right there. Dude, get back down. Idiot. And okay, where I made the wrong turn somewhere. I think maybe we just go straight here, and that was my mistake. But no, I'm gonna be honest, I am so confused. I have done this once so much, and I'm still making mistakes with it because this place is just so confusing. And also, I am very far into the speedrun, so that also adds to the stress a little bit. But okay. It is this way, so we go this way first. Then we head over here, and there we go. Thank you. That have to be so hard for me to figure out. Now Killer Croc is going to open up this entrance for us very conveniently. I really appreciate him. He's a very nice guy. And that's going to give us our next sack, so we'll just chop that down. Okay, not going perfectly so far, but not the worst in the world. That's going to be number 2. So now he's going to open up this gate next, which, again, I really appreciate it. I will appreciate if you were a bit faster, though, if I'm going to be completely honest. But this one is really nice because our next part of the antidote is going to be right here. We don't have to go far at all. Also, we like line march over there, but that means switches to us walking, so we do that.
You know what? I hate the root. I
But
think I'll
anyways,
do the
to get rid
roots
of that
last.
stuff, it's not really a problem for us anyways, because we barely walked this section in the first place, and we can get those spores, which is going to make number 4, which means there's just the last little bit of spores we have to get and actually escape this place. So for this one, I am going to head directly over into this section, and I'm pretty sure I know where to go with this. I'm also going to get Killer Croc to smash attack, so that's a little bit annoying, but it's also pretty safe because then we don't have to worry about making noise or anything like that. Then I think we head straight over here. Yeah, we definitely do. Before we make a turn, and there's going to be the last little bit. Killer Croc is behind me, but he's so far away that we just don't really have to worry about him. And we can take that last little bit, which that's going to be all the stuff we have to collect. Now we just have to make it out of here. So from here, we'll start talking to Barber again, being like, alright, we got the spores, and we're going to turn on this thing, which is going to be a sonar beacon for us, so we can use that to help us make our way out. But as soon as we get back to moving, Croc is going to show up in this place. You just know he does it every single time, so we can take him out right away. And then immediately, we move like the tiniest bit, and he shows up again. This guy is insane. I don't know how he does it twice. Alright, John, dude. But anyways, I just have to take general down, and I'm dead. Wait, I'm not dead? Wait, I am dead? Wait, I'm not dead? I'm a pro at this game. I'm amazing at video games. Thank you very much. Jeez, that was terrifying. Okay, Just climb up the thing. Stop making so much noise. Batman! Croc,
Oh, hey.
you need to chill
Ah,
out, dude.
I have
Are
shield
we
skill
friends
now as
or
well.
something like that? Probably not, to be completely honest. But I could pretend that we could be
Revali.
friends. Anyways, we now have to head over here. I made a wrong turn.
I still
somewhere.
hate you. I still hate it.
No! Okay. That's fine. I was making all kinds of mistakes anyways, but that hurts a little bit. Alright, just pop out, dude. Oh, maybe it won't pop out this time. Alright, a little bit of a time loss, but as long as we can make it out of here second try, I'm gonna be fine with it. I'm way too stressed out in the first place. This place is just, it gets to ya. Okay, Croc, chill out, buddy. I'll get you right there. We'll go through here. I'm pretty sure I know where I made the wrong turn right now. I had to go directly over here. Then we can go through this section, where now we can go through there, which now we'll go back up here. And yeah, we are making a ton of noise. I don't really care. Croc, just come for me. Alright, be a nice guy. It's not that hard. You're doing pretty well.
Oh.
Croc is somewhere behind me. I don't really care. I'm not talking to you. I'm not selling you Girl Scout cookies or anything like that.
Spawn
And
rate
he's going to pop up there. That's going to open up a
is
gate
now
for me,
normal.
So I do appreciate that. And right at the end, all we have to do is finish this out. Is this the wrong way? Okay, it's fine. Boom, it's this way. I know, I'm pro at this. I'm so good at video games. I'm definitely not making any mistakes at all. He's not going to murder me at all. It is fine. Go, 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 go. Okay, get him one more time. Oh, and now we can finally rest him. The game is going to save, and we've made it through Killer Croc. That was a very sloppy Killer Croc, but the rest of the speedrun has been so good, so I'm just not going to worry about it too much. Now he's just going to keep destroying the things behind us, but at this point, he's really easy. We don't even have to worry about him hurting us. But my heart is absolutely racing. This would probably have been a good game to have like a heart rate monitor on or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We're through this terrifying part, and now we can actually move on to some more fun stuff. Now we are going to get trapped in here, which means that Killer Croc is going to come after us. But luckily, before this, we actually set some explosives. So yeah, we can just wait until he runs. Eventually, there we go. Boom. He is now down there, and we will never see him again. At least for this game. So yeah, that was a time. Conveniently, we can now head out here. I'm going to use my line launcher, and it just feels so good to be done with that part. Oh my gosh. There's also going to be a couple of Joker teams right over here, so I'll get all 3 of those. And once we head back into the North Sewer, yeah, this is the spot we're at, by the way, we can get another interview tape, which is going to be with the Croc. And we're heading back over to the Batcave, because now we have to make the formula, and I was not trying to do that. They noticed me. Stop! Stop. That's not what you're trying to do. Gabe, I don't know, my heart is still racing. I'm making a little bit of mistakes here and there. It is fine. I just have to calm down myself. At the
I'll
end
go
of the day,
collect
this is a
until
very
I'll
good
go
run. I
get
think
like a
some
dozen.
three would be amazing if I could get. So yeah, I just need to focus on it. But we're going to take this back over back. It's fine. And we're also going to get it. So yeah, we'll head over to the computer, do all the stuff that we need to do. And Batman will also decide that he needs to upgrade his back wall. Ultra back. And this thing is super convenient because on places like this, we can now destroy walls with it, and it has 3 prongs, so we can also use it on 3 enemies at the same time. Really good weapon to have, or not really weapon, a tool, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it is now time to head over here where we're going to be doing the platforming challenge. Oh, by the way, we are 50% through the collectibles. We now have 120, so we're doing pretty good on that. The second half of the collectibles are going to go a lot faster than the first half, though, so we're going to be done with this game in no time. Anyways, it's time to head up there. We can get that Riddler trophy, which is on rock. Batman apparently has to shimmy over the smallest amount to make it through there. Then we can head over to this area where there's going to be a place to climb up. And
I have
we're
no
going to
apples.
want to use our line launcher to make it down here where there's going to be another one of these trophies. Collapse right there. Did that one. And after that, it's just time to head back over to the old sewer. So we'll just do some trophies. Make it upwards, and then finally over there. But as soon as we do make it over here, you'll notice that what I'm going to want to do is restart the last checkpoint as soon as we get that safe screen. That's because those enemies in the old sewer are still aggro, and we don't really want them to be. So instead, we're just going to reset from there and go back to them. And now here, you're actually going to get to see me use the Ultra Backfall on the enemies. We can hopefully hit multiple of them at the same time, and it's not exactly
Well,
working
now
out
I'm
how
just
we want it to,
mad.
but it kind of worked, I guess. It's supposed to go for 3 people, but sometimes it only gets like 1 or 2. This game is just weird like that. But now we can head up here. We're going to get this trophy because now we can get stuff like that, and we have to take care of these guys nice and easy. But yeah, that was good. Now at this point, there's tons of plant life literally everywhere, and we're not really going to worry about it because it doesn't stun us when it hits us. It just does a little bit of damage, and to be honest, I'm not too worried about it. But now
You know,
it's
I'll go
finally
to the
time
Great
for our
Plateau.
next platforming section, where there are a lot of trophies in this section, and it's just cool in general. First of all, we're going to want to line launch over to this trophy, which we can pick up right there. Then we can line launch back here. By the way, the water is green because the Joker is trying to infect the entire Gotham River. So that's another subplot we have to deal with before we get to Poison Ivy. But we'll get that Riddler trophy as well. We're going to inch our way over here and try to do it very slowly so we can actually get the right angle, and that was perfect. Then we can be on our way through here and just make it upwards like we usually do. And now there's going to be this trophy, which I passed by earlier. As I said, we want other stuff like we do right here. So now we can use Line Launcher so we can get this other trophy too. So yeah, just makes sense to not get it earlier in the game so we can come back and get it later. Then we're heading upwards, but this time we're not going to the right because we're going on this path where there's both going to be a trophy right here and another one of these question marks. I have no idea how people even find this one normally without using a guide or anything. That one looks very frustrating, but that's another riddle solved, and now we're going to slowly shoot our way over here so we can do another line launch over in this section. There's going to be this trophy as well, which I will quickly take as I'm getting murdered by a plant. I'm not worried about it though. And yeah, we're almost done with this section. Just a couple more things we have to do. The first one being, oh wait, not yet. I have to make it to the slightly higher platform. Anyways, as I was saying, the first one is going to be line launching over here, where there's going to be one of those trophies. And then we gotta go to the tower into the pump rooms, because we have to stop those so Joker isn't able to flee the river. So we'll destroy that wall, and then we'll also do something that's a little bit messed up. We're gonna pull all three of those people off, and you know, they're probably not dead. Don't worry about it, it happens. And we'll also take care of this person as well. Now within these hallways, I really want to make sure that I don't miss any Joker teeth, because I've done that before, and it has ruined the entire run. Also, please pick up the interview tape. Thank you very much. So yeah, I am going to be on high alert for any Joker teeth, and just making sure that happens. But we can hit both of those people with one of those, come up, use our takedowns, nice. And then we're heading over to the right way first so we can get our first pump. There are going to be that Joker 2, that Joker 2, and finally that one as well. And now once we're in this room, right away we want to kind of use a bit of stealth at least in the beginning, just so we can take out a few people nice and easy. What we're going to do is use this weapon and pull both of those people off. And they're probably not dead, I wouldn't worry about it. Then we're also going to want to pull that guy off, so he's probably also not dead. Again, wouldn't worry about it, doesn't seem like my problem. And yeah, pretty much for this entire fighting sequence, we're just gonna pull people because it's a very easy way of taking care of stuff. Because now we can just go for the takedowns, and that should be everybody in this room. I also didn't die there. That looks a bit embarrassing. Now we can open up this way, which is going to be another trophy. So we can line launch our way over there, see all these webs. Have you ever cleaned a soup? Like, there's so many spider webs on this thing at this point. Anyways, there's going to be another one of these walls, which we're going to have to open. And this wall is going to contain another one of these chronicles. So we're getting pretty done. That's like half the chronicles. So, yeah, not too shabby on our timing, even though the Riddler is still making fun of me for it. Now we're going to destroy the first pump, which is just a series of using the sequencer again. Yeah, the normal stuff. So that is going to be the East Pump Room. And now we just have to go to the other one. There are going to be two guys who are trying to stop us, but thankfully we can use this weapon and watch them do the exact same animation at the same time, which I love watching that. I don't know, it's just so funny. And yeah, there we go. Now we can head over to the other one. I'm going to make sure I have all my Joker teeth done on the way. Now on this place, there's going to be a couple more Joker teeth, along with another one of these walls, which we're going to have to collapse. That wall is going to house a trophy, and then right down there, there's going to be that one, and that one as well. And we can go into the other pump room, where there are actually two of these pumps which we can package. But before we do that, we obviously have to get another one of these interviews. I definitely want to hear from Brock after all that pain he put me through. And we're going to go back to hacking, which we're going to do from afar, which is really hilarious. It's another one of these places where you guys just have no idea. Then we have to wait for a little bit of dialogue where we're talking to Oracle before we go and hack the other one. Some of these people are literally trying to take things off the wall to throw at me, but I don't really know what the plan was, to be honest. I mean, they were trying their best. That's gotta be worth something. But now at this point, we can head down here. There's going to be a couple more of these Joker teeth, which there we go. That's gonna be 20, which is a huge burden off my shoulder. I'm glad we got that done. Now we have to prepare for another little mini boss fight, so what I'm going to do is place an explosive right there as we wait for the Joker to spawn another one of his enemy guys. He's going to close off this entire place so we can't just leave, and yeah, hopefully this guy will show up eventually. It takes a while, you can kind of just stand here and go here eventually. Joker, you're going to spawn this guy eventually. Come on, man. Okay, there he goes, finally. So right away, we're going to want to use the explosive on him, and then we can start attacking him, which hopefully he won't attack you back. That would be pretty rude. We're going to do a couple of hits on him, and there we go. Now what we want to do is I'm going to try a trick. We'll see if I can actually hit it, and I'm basically what we wanted to do is use more explosives on this guy, but it's really hard when there are a bunch of these guys around us, so I'm just not going to go for it. Instead, we'll just focus on taking out the little guys since we have to take them out anyways, and eventually the big guy's going to come back up, and we're going to do the exact same things from over and over again. So,
You know,
right,
I want that crusher.
Thank you very much. I can hit you with one of those, and then you go take him down with a couple more hits. That's going to get him down his other health bar, which, by the way, I actually forgot to do this. One thing we do want to do is an armor upgrade. We just might as well because we have all the extra XP, and it will make the rest of the game a lot safer for me, which, you know, I kind of like safe. We'll also get another battering power up, and yeah, there we go. So we gotta wait for this guy to get up again. There's not too much we can do. We could jump on his back, but there's no real purpose when there's only one of these guys, and I'm pretty sure that do that. Alright, I need you to run at me one more time. Alright, not get that on. Thank you very much. I'll really get that, buddy. I just need to do it a couple times. Stop attacking that attack this way. And take out right there. I got the second.
Okay, fighting him at night is not my smartest idea. Retreat.
Okay, that should be all the people, and now we can move on. Actually, go to the side. But to do that, we have to take down a couple of walls because we can't go out the normal way, or at least it's not efficient to do it that way. So we'll go over there, scan that thing, then we'll also collapse this wall as well, which will give us a very convenient place to then put these explosives. And with those explosives, we'll get rid of this elevator, so now that opens up another path for us. And finally, we can open up this place. So yeah, that's pretty much everything we have to do in this one is now done. There are a couple more trophies and stuff we want to put in bed, but for the most part, that's pretty much good. Now we are going to explode the wall, which is just a nice little view of everything going on. We'll do the oracle really quick, and before we go and check out Ivy, there's actually a couple places we want to go to get some trophies and stuff, which, now man, oh my god. I've actually never made that mistake before, so that's kind of funny. But we'll take out this dude. He's not that hard. Then I will also go take care of those two things before then gliding down here where there's going to be some more trophies. I should probably also take care of this guy because he's in a very unlucky place for me. And then it's going to be time for some hacking to get into this building and get our next map. So yeah, I will do that map. Again, that's the building place, which is nice and easy right next to this plant. It might fail, but it won't go bad. Stop it very quick. Alright, now the only messed me up a little bit. It's really weird. But we're gonna get down where there's trophies before heading up this method.
Nice.
And then we have to go to the side of the building first before we go in. It's now time to go back to a couple of the buildings and get the trophy. At least we're gonna do medical before Ivy. We'll get the other one first. So we can get down where there's trophy, which is gonna be on the side, and we'll also use our multi-battering to get a couple of these to just take them out. And we'll actually be going through the front of the hospital. Now in this section, here's where we finally get to learn more about the Riddler. These are going to be all of his things, which his view is certainly interesting. Basically what he thinks is that Batman is actually villain. I'll talk about it more as we get more of these tapes. So I will go over here, collapse this wall really quick. And we'll actually come back to that chronicle later. We just might as well open it now. Then from here, we're in the sanatorium where there is going to be one of these teeth, which I left earlier, so I can take care of that, get our 20 Joker teeth. Then we'll start heading through all the rooms to rescue the doctors. Each one of them is going to have another collectible that we have to get. So yeah, I'll tell you once we're in each of those. Oh, we can also use our line launcher on these hallways because a lot of them are going to be fairly long, so we will use that too. But first of all, we have an observation where they're going to barricade the entire place, which to be fair, they're probably pretty smart. We're just going to ignore them because I don't really care what they have to say. And we'll be going to this place, which is going to house another one of these trophies. So yeah, obviously we couldn't get here before because we didn't have the backlog. And yeah, you kind of just wish that Batman would have had all of his tools at first. first instead of deciding not to bring them with him for some reason. But you know, what you gonna do? He's Batman and all that. Next, we're gonna be heading into the surgery room. And this is going to have an electricity field, so obviously it's not just hacking. And once we get that hacking done, it's going to offer 2 of the collectibles we need. The first one being one of these Riddler trophies, and the second one being this riddle, which we just have to take a picture of the night shift. So, which, yeah, the Riddler is going to start getting a little more upset because we're getting more and more of his riddles, and he's going to be worried we're going to get old too for him. Like I said, I'm pretty sure right at the beginning of this run, eventually he's going to become absolutely unhinged and like claim that we're looking them up on the internet and stuff, which isn't exactly true. But yeah, X-ray room time. This is definitely a good place to use the line launcher because it's such a long hallway. But yeah, it just feels good to finally use it for once. And once we're in the X-ray room, there's only going to be one place we have to go, which is going to be the trophy within this wall. Or actually, this one isn't a trophy. It's going to be another one of these Chronicles things. So I can go right there. Get that scanned, listen to this old guy again. I'm going to be honest, I never really listen to what he has to say, but it probably is some pretty interesting information. Now we'll head back to the sanatorium, where there are going to be a couple of these vents that we can now get into. It actually is kind of crazy how much of the map opens up just because of the back wall. It's probably the best thing for us getting all these collectibles because it's just useful in so many different scenarios. But we're also going to want to open this vent up so we can go down to the morgue without actually using the elevator. The reason we want to do this
Why is it still just red?
Right there. And on the way through this vent,
Normies spawning. You'd think I'd at least get blue by now.
Another collapsible wall. If you remember, this is actually the section where Scarecrow started showing up, so we had to deal with all that stuff. I gotta be honest, out of all the places, I feel like the hospital is definitely the creepiest. I think it's actually also more creepy without as many people here than when there were the enemies and stuff. But obviously, it's better for us getting these collectibles when there aren't the enemies. Yeah, now we're going to open up that electricity, get another one of these interview tapes, and we're actually going to be talking about the Riddler's obsession with Batman, as Batman is not able to move at all. Yeah, Riddler is basically like, I don't think Batman is a good guy, like I was saying a little bit earlier. And he actually has some pretty good points, because obviously he doesn't know what Bruce Wayne, so like, how do we have all this money? And he thinks we got the money from stealing it from the criminal. So yeah, I mean, not the worst hypothesis, a little bit off, but I can see it making sense. Anyways, we're headed back into this room where we had to save Commissioner Gordon. There's going to be this room right there, and also, a lot of the times I have to try to open up that grate, even though we don't need it. I just want to press A now. We're also going to be going to the place where Bane's house is another one of the interview things, and now we're going to start heading out of the building. But this interview thing is fascinating because we can see a very good move. And the reason behind that is he thinks he's getting released. Now the interviewer's like, well, you're not getting released, and he's like, we'll see about that. Obviously, he's referencing the Joker's plan, and yeah, getting out of Gotham and all that. But by the way, we just got the map, so I actually am going to use this to make sure we got all the collectibles we needed. There should only be one more, and yeah, perfect. Might as well take a little bit of extra time just to make sure I don't lose a ton of time later in the run. But yeah, we're looking good, and now we're just escaping the building. We're going to have to take the same way we took down up, because obviously we don't have the elevator right now, which means we have to do this kind of weird platforming, but I guess it's not weird for Batman. He probably does this all the time. And we'll go to the sanatorium back to the entrance, where obviously there was this Chronicle that we looked up earlier, which means we can finally go and get it, and that's going to be everything in the medical building. So now we can finally get heading on our way to Ivy, but there are going to be a few more collectibles that we get before we go right there. The first one being over by this building, we can use our line launcher to make it over to this trophy. We'll pick that one up, and then we'll
I think this mod made it so that Lionel's the silver ones at least, so and maybe the gold ones too. They can't be. They can't be headshotted. If that's true, holy fucking shit, that fucking sucks.
As we get closer to Ivy, though, she's gonna start being like, hey, what are you doing? I can see everything. My plants know where you are. And we're like, okay, I don't really care. To be honest, they're a little bit weak. But yeah, she thinks she's gonna be able to beat us. We'll see about that. Now, as we make it through this next section and get through this door, I can also pick up those two, which is going to be the 10 Joker teams in that section. So yeah, then we want to head straight over towards this tower, because there's going to be some collectibles and stuff we have to get. First, we have to take care of this dude. Then I'm going to switch to the multi-batarang so I can hit the guy in that tower. we're heading straight over down and going to Ivy and Botanical Garden. There's also going to be these teeth, which I might as well pick up. And yeah, now we're on our way. Now, if you remember last time we came to the Botanical Garden, there's obviously that big route there, so yeah, we have to find an alternate way in. The lucky thing is, it's not very long that we have to go. We can kind of just go through, get that Chronicle as well, which, I mean, we have to do anyways. And yeah, now we're in Ivy's domain. We're going to want to head over to this main room, and we're not really going to worry too much about the riddles so far, because we are going to come back to this building one more time later in the game. And that's because for now, we have to actually deal with Ivy. You'll see that something interesting is going to happen. I guess you won't see it just yet because we skipped that cutscene. And we also get those Joker teeth, so that's going to be another 20. But she has a gigantic tentacle plant thing, so that's a bit unsettling. Well, she's basically going to be telling us to come towards her, because she wants us to do her next boss fight. On the way, though, she's going to have these guards, which she can control. I don't know why she's even getting them to attack me, given that she seems like she wants to fight me, but, I mean, whatever, we'll just say bye to them. And now, it's finally time for us to get on to our next boss fight, which is probably one of my favorite boss fights in the game. We'll obviously skip the beginning, and then we're going to switch to the multi-battering and just our quick battering to get the maximum amount of damage on Ivy. We also want to skip these fruits so they don't go and hold me, which would waste a little bit more time. So yeah, we're just moving around trying to get as much damage as possible in. Eventually she's going to go into this phase where we're just not even going to worry about anything she does. So like she'll send it to
I haven't gotten any souls, just the red star. Once the blood moon happens, that thing is literally gonna do nothing. That's gonna suck.
I'm just not really worried about it. She's already through a lot of her health bar. Now she's using both of these moves at the same time, though. That's not exactly what it. But yeah, we're just gonna hit her with the rest of the stuff. Try to dodge her attacks as we go through, and her boss fight should be done pretty quickly. Especially once she starts opening herself up again. I really don't know why she decides to do that. It feels like a bad idea. But she'll like open herself up for us to attack her, which, I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna get mad at you. But there we go. That's going to be her first little like phase thing done, which means now we can use our explosives on her. We're gonna place her right in this prison thing. I guess it's not really a prison, she wants to be there. But we can explode her, and that's going to be the first part of the fight done. And the second part is pretty much the exact same thing as the first part, except now she's gonna spawn guards. And the guards are not the hardest things in the world to deal with, but they're just annoying. They make us lose time when they hit us because they're gonna stun us for a second. So yeah, I'm not really worried about them hitting us, but I kinda try to dodge out of the way. And of course, when I tried to dodge out of the way, I ended up hitting that, so that was a little annoying. But yeah, just pretty much the exact same strategy as before. We're just gonna hit her a bunch. Hope she dies soon. Okay, finally on to our second phase, which is gonna be really nice for me. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful this time and try to dodge more stuff though, because I really don't want to die here. That'd be kind of dumb. And it's a little more likely in the second phase than it is in the first one. But in general, the exact same patterns. We just hit her. She keeps opening herself up. I really do not know why she's doing this from like any kind of standpoint. It just doesn't make sense at her point, but I appreciate it. Then we only have to do a few more attacks. Excuse me guys, get out of the way. And she should be done right there, so that's going to be Ivy done. That gets rid of all the guards, we don't have to worry about them anymore, and we can finally finish her off by using some of the explosives, and there we go. Now that's going to immediately put us back in Arkham North, and we'll also see that there are a bunch of fireworks going on, and I also flew in the wrong way. Where am I going? Wait, seriously, I'm supposed to go over there. Alright, that was a little weird. I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, but we're going to want to get that riddle right there. And so basically, Joker wants us to head over so we can use Party, which is basically the final boss fight. But obviously, we have a lot of collectibles we have to get first. The party does sound very fun, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do before you get to it. And there are gonna be a couple of pretty hard to get places like this one with this question mark, and I think we should be lined up. It's close enough, game. Okay, thank you very much. We can get this trophy as well, and then there's going to be another one of these walls, which we have to use our back claw, which is going to reveal another one of these trophies. There's also a bunch of these guys who are gonna try to attack us, so I have to be a little worried about that. I hate when they don't let me do. It's like kind of a jump scare for me. I mean, it's not too bad, it's just like scary there. Jump gun. Anyways, we'll line up this one. There are going to be two collectibles that will in this building, as well as there's a guy right there. Yeah, riddle solved there. We'll get this CD, which I do. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll get this CD. Nice and easy. Did I get this riddle? Okay, I did. Now we're going to be heading up to this tower, where right here, there should be some more Joker teeth first of all, so we can take care of those. Did I miss one? I don't know. Sometimes this game is just confusing, and I just want to make sure I get everything. But we'll also get that interview tape, and now head over here, where there's going to be this last trophy in this little section. So now we can go back to the sewers. Oh, in this interview, we can also see with Dr. Young that she is getting blackmailed by the Joker or something like that. That's why she killed the experiments on Bane. You know, probably should have never worked with him in the first place. But you know, you don't always have too much of a choice. So at this point, we're going to head back through the sewers. And with the sewers, we're going to be able to go back into intensive treatment. So yeah, back in old sewer, there's going to be one of these trophies, which I'm pretty sure you've seen plenty of times, and you probably got mad at me for not getting it till this point, but we're finally actually getting that trophy, so it feels good. I will pick that up, then head back down. We can head back to the place where Killer Croc was. Thankfully, we won't have to worry about him now because he got destroyed. Literally, he got his ankle broken. It was pathetic of him. But we can head back up here where there is going to be this trophy. And then from there, we want to do a really long line zip where we can aim ourselves right there, and boom, that one should work perfectly. We're going to skip over all the grades and stuff like that, which could stop our line zip and just kind of murder us, so we don't really want that to happen. And I'm also going to check really quick, just make sure I got the whole Riddler challenge for all this stuff. It's harder to check the map for this one, so I'd much rather just go through there. And yeah, looks like we're good. Now, obviously, this is going to be another one of these entrances over to intensive treatment, so now we can go through this entire building. It's going to start with us down here, so we're going to be able to use our grappling hook, make it back up, which that was not the best grappling hook in my life. And we're going to be wanting to take the right door first. We won't come back here later, but there's plenty of stuff we got to get. So yeah, we're in transfer loop to start out. We're going to want to take this right path when we see that portrait, and that's going to lead us over to one of these riddles. We can go right through here and then take a picture of that. Easy. He's also saying there's no shame in cheating, which, alright, you know. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Now we'll be heading through here, which you can see there's one of these vents. It really is crazy going back through these maps and like all the care they put in here, all the secret places, which I feel like, you know, if you don't have a guide, literally how do you do this? But it is really cool. And also, yeah, you found 75% of his challenges. He was literally just acting so cocky, and then, yeah, we're proving wrong. Now there's gonna be a Joker tooth right there that we can take out. We can also then go ahead.
This is way more reasonable.
And while we're waiting for the electricity to go down, we can also go inside of this and hop back out. So here's another one of these trophies. Then there's going to be this interview thing, which is going to be Quinn, along with another
I only
one of these
picked up
trophies
one.
just here. Yeah, the Harley Quinn interviews are also really interesting. Definitely not the best one, but yeah, they're up there. Anyways, we're just going to be heading through the transfer loop. You can also see that there's one of those teeth right there. And from here, we want to head over to the left to one of the starters we went to, where if you remember, there was that hostage over there, and we had to save them by going from the top. So yeah, we're coming back through here. We can get this trophy first. That one. Then we can see another one of these exploding walls, which has a very interesting system. Kind of weird that they don't have like a gate for us to be able to go down. But that is going to be another one of those before then heading over here where we can get rid of another one of these grates. And yeah, basically just heading through, getting all these trophies nice and easy. Now we're going to want to be on our way back down, going through the processing corridor. And from here, I can head to the left and then take another immediate left, which I'm actually also going to make sure that I am good on these trophies. Okay, yeah, there's one that I have to pick up right over here. Just always good to make sure, you know, I really do not want to mess up here. I know I've said that so many times, but it is because I've lost so many runs to making mistakes, it's not worth it. But in this section, there's going to be the final Joker teeth that we have to get. So as soon as we get those three, that's going to be 20. Next, there's going to be this place, which is going to be our next riddle. And now we can head through this electric barrier place, which was set up literally at the very beginning of the game. So it feels good to finally get rid of that. And yeah, now at this point, we're heading back to the broken elevator place because there's some more stuff we're going to have to go get. One of them is going to be this control room, you know, the place where we took out the elevator earlier. There's going to be another one of these interviews, another one of Harley. Always love to see it. And now we have to do some more platforming. We have to do the same platforming we did at the beginning, but at least at this point, we have some more tools, so that'll be helpful. But yeah, you can also see that Harley is starting to get manipulated by the Joker, by this stuff that she's saying.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty much how we got our inner clutches, and then we'll also get that Riddler trophy and hopefully make that jump. It's pretty consistent. I don't think I've ever messed it up, but I'm always worried when I do that one. But yeah, then we're just going to keep heading up. There's going to be another thing we can get, though. Here, we'll go down through this place, where there's going to be another one of these grates, and we can see these exploding walls, which will put some exploding power on, which is going to give us our next Chronicle, so always feels good to see those. yeah, now just time to head back up to the top. So once we make it back up to this area, there's going to be another one of these interview tapes in the control room yet again. So we can listen to that, hear some more Harley talking. Always love to see that. And at this point, she's telling us that she thinks that Batman is crazy. Which, you know, not exactly a false statement. But anyways, while we're listening to that tape, we can also go collect some more things by getting this electricity, which unfortunately for this tape, we won't get to listen to the whole thing because there's going to be another Harley tape which interrupts it. And now we're listening to how they smuggled the stuff in and basically made it so that Joker could escape at the beginning of the game. While we're listening to that, we'll also go ahead and get this, if I can get the right frequency, thank you very much. Where the riddle in this room is just going to be taking a picture of their picture. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, as I was saying, taking a picture of their picture. So yeah, that's nice. Sometimes I just get too out of myself, it's bad. But now there should only be one last trophy that we have to get. I'm going to check the map just in case. And yeah, looks like we're good. This trophy is the one that I pointed out at the beginning of the speed run.
Alright, I give up.
Obviously, we needed our explosive
Let's
stuff
just
to make
go
it
to the
through
car
there.
forest
Yeah,
already.
finally we can get that one. Feels good. So now we're just heading out of the building. So now at this point, I just kind of have to hope that I can remember everything we have to do. I believe for this one, yeah, okay. What we do here is, first of all, we take care of those two Joker teeth, and then we're going to start flying down here. We want to land on top of this building, and then I can also check that those Joker teeth were actually gotten. Before then, we're going to inch our way over here so that we can use our hacking device on that thing without getting attacked by any which game. Thank you very much. Gotta love how the Riddler is still talking trash, even though we're completely destroying him. And yeah, I'm gonna take care of this guy. I think he's about to get in my way, which that alerted another one. Okay, maybe I just shouldn't have done that in general. But yeah, we'll take care of those two people just to make sure that they won't be able to jump scare me. We'll get through here, which is going to have both a Riddler trophy and the map of this section. And we'll be heading back up to the top of the building so we can go through the mansion again and get the rest of the stuff we need from here. Now in the mansion, you can see that this place is completely covered by vegetation, so that's pretty weird. Especially since Ivy has already been dealt with, but I guess, you know, there's still some repercussions of everything. Which sucks for whoever has to clean this up. I am very happy I am not them. But the first place we want to head to is over in this direction. And if you remember, this is going to be the place right before we got our first Scarecrow section, where we had to save those people with glass. Now this time we're going to head over to the electricity wall, where we can do some hacking and get our next tape. So that is pretty nice. And also, finally we get to start listening to Scarecrow, which, like I said earlier, is some really interesting stuff. Because with Scarecrow's interviews, basically what he's trying to do is convince his interviewer that he's actually the one interviewing him, if that made sense. Basically, Scarecrow's trying to be the other person interviewer, even though he's the interviewee. And he is going to use some pretty intense mind games to make this guy get messed up. It's an interesting thing, dude. But while we're listening to that, I can go ahead and get that Riddler trophy, then make my way over here. We'll see a couple of these survivors just kind of hanging out with the boys. And then this part is funny because we have to open that grave for the sole reason of getting that Riddler tooth. But yeah, there we go. That's 20 of them. Now we'll be heading through the west side of the building, where there's going to be another wall which we can pull on. And within there's going to be a nice one of these interview tapes again, getting to listen to Scarecrow, always a great time. And that's then going to lead us to the records office, which the records office is awesome because I get to do a really long line zip. I just look at them and he's having such a fun time. Okay, maybe Batman never really has such a fun time, but I'm having such a fun time when I do that. And we are influencer with Ryan. Batman never really has such a fun time, but I'm having such a fun time when I do that. Anyways, the first place we want to go into is that place that will let me. Sometimes my graphic hook does not want to log on to the right place. But then we can head down here where there's going to be one of these trophies, and then we'll head right back up the same place we came through. Next, we're going to be heading towards the center of the room, where there's going to be a place we can hack first, so that we can get rid of this electricity wall. If there you go, Batman. That's going to let us enter the restricted files, but we're not going to go there right away, because first of all, we have some more vents to go through. Now within this place, there's going to be our next interview, and Batman does not feel like jumping all over the place. Dude! Stop, please. Okay, there we go. Now we can get our next interview. It's just, Batman just wanted to have a fun time really quick. You know, you can't really blame him. And now you can see that the interviewer is really starting to feel like Scarecrow is getting to him. And he also thinks that Scarecrow isn't really crazy, but he's just pure evil. Yeah, this is a really messed up section. But that doesn't matter for us, because we're more concerned with solving some riddles like that one right there, before now we're heading out of this spot. Oh, and listen to this interview right now. There's definitely some stuff going on. Yeah, Scarecrow isn't really the greatest person in the world, at least on the nice scale. But we don't have time to worry about some random interviewer, because instead, we gotta go through here where we're gonna get our last interview tape. So yeah, we can listen to Scarecrow one more time if I don't want to go through that. I'm dumb. Alright, how you doing, Scarecrow? Your experiment is underway. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah, Scarecrow this entire time has been working on his fear gas, which obviously is the stuff that he's been using on us a ton, and ultimately didn't really work on us. But yeah, we're gonna want to head through here. This should be the last thing we need. I'm just gonna check really quick, and yep, no more question marks, so we're good on this building. Which means now it's time to head back to the garden. So this time we're actually going to be heading out through the front door, and there is a lot of stuff we have to collect around this building. First of all, we have those 2 teeth, and that's going to be another 10 Joker teeth that we have done. Then there's going to be this guy that we have to pick. I'm lucky for him. And alright, so we're going to start our collection right here, where we're going to explode this spot. That is going to end up giving us 1 trophy. Then we can head on top of here, where there's also going to be another jump we do, and then right over here there's going to be our next chronicle, which, how is the subject of here? Gabe? Gabe, the subject is not a Gabe. There we go, that's the chronicle that we needed. Yeah, I feel like this game gets harder the more you play, because my brain just starts to die. Like, there's so many things you have to remember in this speedrun. I mean, obviously it's 240 things. And yeah, it really starts to get to you, but we have less than 40 collectibles we still have to get, so we're doing well. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the sub 3 hour, but we should at least still get a really good time. So I'm pretty happy with this run. Well, I can't say that just yet. We actually have to complete the run first, and for that, we have to solve that riddle, which is going to be another one of the position ones, along with getting another one of these trophies right on the top. I also really just love the environment of this place. You can really see it when you're on top of the tower, especially with all the vines around everything and stuff like that. The map is just constantly changing and looking so good. This game in general just has no right being this amazing. Okay, it does have a right being this amazing. That's why the Arkham series is so loved, but you know what I mean. So now before we head back into the garden, there's going to be a couple more things we gotta collect. One is going to be right over here where we can get this Riddler trophy, if I don't try to just dive past it on accident. Then next there is going to be something in this shack, if we get that one. I'm also going to be on the lookout for any of the people that are going to jump on me. I really don't want that to happen. But we can get that riddle solved, which is going to be the Legacy of the Island. And now we can go ahead, explode that, get this other chronicle, and yeah, that's going to go into stuff before we go into the garden. So yeah, just like normal, we can't go in the garden the normal way, so we're going to have to take this slightly scuffed way. You know, it just takes a little extra time, but I'm trying to go fast. You don't have to do this in the Ivy. Anyways, most of the stuff we have to collect within the garden is going to be in the center room. First of all, we can go right over here and do some exploding, which is going to reveal another vent, and then we can go through to get one of these trophies. Nice and easy. Stop doing that, Batman. Just go fast. Oh yeah, and now the Riddler is really starting to think we're cheating and all that, because he's like, alright dude, you have so many trophies at this point, what are you doing? And we're like, we're just not trash, dude. You know, you're a little trash, you're embarrassing. But
Skill
also,
issues.
Batman, get the Riddler trophy there, I'm very proud of you. Yeah, he's like, how did you find that one? That one's impossible to find. And I'm like, dude, it took me so long to remember all this. Alright, you just gotta give it to me. But now we can head through here. There's going to be a couple things on this direction. We'll head straight back through this entire path that Ivy opened for us very conveniently. Really appreciate her. She's a nice woman. We can also see these guards, which they don't look like they're having the greatest day. And we gotta go back into this room, which is this super annoying room where those guys died, even though I worked so hard on saving them. I'm still upset about that. Why did the game decide to do that to us? But the reason we have to come back here is we're going back.
Going here is one of the ways the game could crash, but like, I've always wanted to try doing it.
And get our next chronicle. Then we're heading straight back through, and we're going to that one platforming section that I mentioned earlier. I also will check, yep, looks like we're pretty good on all of our trophies. We only have the stuff in the platforming section to do, and we'll be done with these ones. We have less than 20 collectibles left to get before we can finally go on to the Joker boss fight. So I'm excited, man. We're doing this fast. But this room could definitely make us go a bit slower.
If it crashes, then I'll just do Zora's Domain the usual way.
First of all, I want to make sure that I have the perfect angle, and there you go, Batman. I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much. After that, we got to do a little bit of shimmying. You know, Batman's favorite thing to do. We will make a jump right over to there, and then we're also going to hit that part. I love how the Riddler is still talking trash. Like, you know I'm almost done with all your stuff, man. You should probably start, like, being scared. But we're gonna open that entrance so we can go there a bit later. But before that, we have this place to go through. Into this trophy, that's easy. Then we got some shimming to do. Not the greatest start place for my shimming. Probably took like an extra second. That's really the problem with me. Whenever I speedrun games, I always think about like a single second time loss. Yeah, sometimes I just need to realize I'm doing well, alright? This is a real game. But anyways, we are gonna
Get your tail.
which I do not know how you find that one. Even the Riddler's like, that one is impossible, how do you solve it? Like, if you don't have a guide, how are you supposed to find that one? Is crazy. But that is the whole stuff here, which now we can head to our next section. I'm just going to make my jumps over through there and check the map one last time just to make sure we have everything done. And yeah, that's the gardens. Which means at this point, we only have a couple more things in the overworld and one last building to go through until we finally defeat the Riddler and we can move on to the Joker. We are almost there, which I feel like I've said that a few times, but, you know, I'm excited, alright? You don't know how many failed runs I've done, and my voice is very close to dying, so I very much need to finish this up. Now we're heading out of here the way that we did earlier, so now that is going to be done, and immediately we're going right into Arkham News. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think... Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not done. There is one trophy that I have to get. It's right up here. I was just like, did I already get that? Or whatever. Now we're going to be heading through the north entrance, and there's going to be some Joker teeth right here. That's going to be another one of those challenges done, and that's going to be all the
Hell
Joker's teeth
yeah.
in the entire game, which feels really good. That was the one thing I was very worried about, because if we mess that up, our entire run is just dead. But now we're heading through this entrance where we can use our back claw and knock down this wall. That's going to have this trophy. And you can also see there's another trophy on the other side, so we'll be going for that one next. And for that one, instead of taking the inside path, we have to take the outside one, so we can just back claw right up here, grab our trophy, and be on our way. Now from here, we're going to want to use one of these line launchers. We want to aim this pretty precisely, and I have to press X at exactly the right time, which hopefully I can do this right.
And
that's
who might you
perfect.
be?
Alright, I'm proud of
The
myself.
Zora
Did
King
I
is
already
not
get this
accepting
up here?
visitors at
I
this
think I
time.
actually did.
I
Okay,
shall
sure.
escort
Yeah,
you.
okay, I actually already got that one, so we don't need to worry about
Pardon
it.
my
And we
manners,
head
but
over
are you
to
a
our west.
Hylian?
And in this corridor, there's going to be two different trophies that we have to get here as well. Both of them are just
Why
trapped
didn't you
behind
say
things,
so in the
which we
first
can use our
place?
ultra
Please,
backlog
please,
again.
come
The
in.
first one is in this little hole that we can get very easily, and the second one is going to be on this wall. So yeah, that is those. Now see, there is only one last thing on the map that we have to get, and then obviously we gotta go back to the cells and finish off with that too. So now at this point, what we're gonna do is use our line launcher for a little bit, but we're also gonna trigger these guys because to be let in, they have to check the guest list and all that, which we might as well do it now so we don't have to wait for it later. So they're gonna be looking up Batman, you know, doing whatever they have to do, you know, Bane for some reason. All the while, I'm gonna be going through here, getting this guy, another Riddler trophy, and to finish out, we only have 7 left, which I also have to remember where these are. Did I miss one right there? I did. I'm done. Okay, it's fine. I just need to focus up, play well, and not be done. So first of all, we're just heading back to the main cell block where all the people escaped from. We'll see that this time they have added a little bit of electricity, so we will have to hack through there. But once that is done, we're finally able to use this entrance that we opened up like a really long time ago. So yeah, finally getting to this part. There's so much stuff that is starting to pay off, and that's a really cool part about this one too. We can get that Chronicle, which is going to be our second to last one. So we only have one more to do. Now after that, we're going to spawn back here, go through the Poison Ivy room, and that's because we have to go right back up to where the Warden was, so we can get our last Chronicle. And yeah, there we go. That was his name, Quincy Sharp, the person who's been talking to us this entire time, by the way. Now, one more time, I'm just going to check the map, and it looks like we're good. Actually, what is that one? Oh, I missed. Okay, good thing I checked the map. Not too much of a problem, because I know exactly the one that I missed, or at least I'm pretty sure it did. And I'm like 96% sure it's going to be up here, which, yeah, probably. Let's see, is there a tape right here? How did I not get that tape earlier? That's a little bit annoying, but not too much of a time loss, and at this point, there's only 4 more things we have to get, so we're just heading in this direction. First one, we're going to be going into this vent, and this is going to be our last trophy, which now we can see, yeah, Riddler's going to be like, oh, I'm losing patience, I'm also very dumb, and we found his location. Then we'll be heading over here towards the guard room. We can pick up that as well. go straight over here where there's going to be one of these things that we have to destroy, and that's going to open up this room, which I actually have to remember to actually use this launcher. Boom, going to tear that thing down. Then we can line launch our way all the way over to this part, where there's going to be, oh, I guess that wasn't our first trophy, but our second to last one, we can get our last trophy, and also line up our final question mark, which is, how's that not lined up? Gabe. There we go. That is going to be all of our stuff. And finally, you can see that the Riddler's like, oh, you must have cheated. There's no way you would be able to do this. And he's going to decide to go and attack Gotham because of this. But you'll remember that right before this, we actually found his location, and we're going to be able to use that. Also, which way am I going? Okay, I am going the right way. I am so confused. My brain is like dead at this point. So yeah, the police are finally going to go after Riddler, and yeah, feels good that that part of this speedrun is done. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting the sub 3 hour, but I still think this is going to be a great time. We just got to finish off with the boss fight, and I'm going to be all good. Oh, by the way, I should mention that you will notice we are missing one of our tools on our tool belt. That's just something you can get for an upgrade, but for the 100% category of this game, they decided all we need to do is collect all the collectibles because there's no real purpose on upgrading stuff that we don't really need. Anyways, it is finally time to go into the Joker building and finish this off. Also, as soon as we enter, there's a bunch of people in here, which, by the way, you can beat these people up and they'll all try to fight you. I wish I could do that, but, you know, it wastes too much time. And now we get to see the Joker with a TV on his head. You know, just having a good old time. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've been looking forward to finishing this speedrun. So yeah, turns out to be the Joker, and now he's gonna set off the bomb. We just have to wait for the long countdown. Not really too much we can do to speed this part up. Also, we're not even going to try to escape from the bomb because there's no real purpose. I don't know if Batman just doesn't believe him or what exactly was going on there, but who really cares? Anyways, we now get through our entire bomb confusion, and now it is finally time to chase the Riddler and finish off this entire game. So as soon as we spawn in here, we're going to skip this cutscene. But basically, he has two people.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Now we have to deal with them. So for this fight, it's pretty much like all the Titan fights we've been doing, where all we're really doing is throwing stuff at them, punching them a couple of times, and yeah. I do kind of wish they went for a slightly different fight for this last part, but I guess it is what it is. So we'll get both of these, we can just get them to start smacking each other, if this guy wants to go in the right direction. Dude, I'm trying to go fast, I don't want you to waste any time, dude, and come on, hit him a couple times, there we go. Get him into that stun animation, so now we can jump on his back. Now we'll go for the other guy, and yeah, you've seen this fight plenty of times. There's not too much to explain about it. The annoying part is the other guys that are all around us, but we don't even have to hurt them at all. As long as we take care of the big guys, we're going to be able to go to the next part of the fight, so yeah, we're just going for these dudes. Well, we should be able to finish off the first one right here. We just have to smack him a couple of times. Nice and easy. We'll make sure we go right up to him, finish him off with a couple of punches, and then we just need the other guy to dead as well, so we'll wait for him to charge at us. Please, yeah, dude, come on, give us good luck. Gabe. Okay, there we go, we got that thing. He's gonna start charging forward. I'm not even gonna bother to dodge it, because yeah, we can just take him out right away. All we have to do is go for a couple of more punches, and there we go. That is the first part of the boss fight then. We can just beat these other people up, because might as well at this point. And eventually the Joker's gonna be like, I'm the Joker, baby, and put us to the next part of the fight, where he's actually going to consume the Titan power himself. So yeah, now we have Titan Joker, who is actually terrifying. But this fight also isn't terrifying. All that happens, at least in this phase, is he's just gonna keep trying to swipe at us, but he's also really slow, so that was kind of pathetic. Then he sends some guys out so they can try to attack us. We'll set a bomb right there to take care of two of those people, and yeah, it's just some more general fighting. You know the drill, we're trying to get our crits, all of that stuff, and we're trying to take care of these people as fast as possible so we can actually damage Joker. That's going to be all of them. Now I can switch over to the Ultra Back Wall. Joker is going to reveal his back to us, which means now we can start pulling at him. And as soon as he falls down, he's going to be in the prime spot for us to hit him in the face like 2 times. And yeah, that's one of his health bars done. So now we're just going to go and repeat this again. The Joker's going to go around, swing, try to hit us. He's really not good at this. One of these days he will be. And eventually he will give up because he kind of sucks. Send his guys back out and repeat the exact same thing. I do kind of wish they would have made this boss fight a little bit better, but I mean, it does change up a little bit. You can see there's now the guy with the knife, so we have to press B on him. Changes it up a little bit, I guess. But yeah, they could probably have done a little bit more for the final boss fight. Can't really complain though because the game in general is so good. So we'll hit our boy again with our Ultra Backclaw. I don't know why he made the same mistake twice. Why are you looking around here? But we'll get him with 2 more hits, take out another third of his health bar, and now there's only 1 more. So he's gonna go for a couple more claw attacks, just like normal. It won't kill you to smile bats. I mean, I am having a pretty good time. This is such an easy fight. I just got hit. That was a little embarrassing, but it's okay. Anyways, back to the same old, same old. We're gonna explode some people, go back to doing some punch fighting, and yeah, eventually these people will be dead. So we should be finishing up them with a couple more hits, and I'm pretty sure that's everybody. The helicopter is gonna come back around, which puts us in the perfect spot to use our Ultra Backclaw one more time. And then, as soon as he falls down and we get into this cutscene, that is going to be time 3:04:51. What a great run. Oh my gosh, I am so excited that it's finally done. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what happens at the end, Batman decides to put his explosive power on his fist, and my dude goes in and punches the Joker with his fist having the explosions, which I feel like would hurt him a little bit, maybe even more than it hurts the Joker. And I guess not maybe more, he probably has some really good gear. But yeah, there we go. The Joker is now done, and we have beaten Arkham Asylum 100%. Which, looking at the speedrun.com leaderboard, that's going to put us in 6th place, and I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye.
for the shock arrows. Oh, god dang it. Also, I didn't take a picture. God dang it. I wanna buy pumpkins. Base. No, why not? Radishes. I'll need to get the last one though if I want to see the set effect.